Hello, everybody. This is Dee from Dee's Delicious Bites, and I'm back. Back with another video. Gonna do some crafting though. So, everybody, let's go. Check out my video. If you wanna get it right, come join Delicious Bites. Check it, video. Check out my video. Welcome back to my channel, everyone. If you're new here, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell as well so you never miss out on another quick, simple, easy, beautiful DIY with D. Today is Friday night and it's craft and sip. What are we sipping on today? We have California Roots Moscato. You can pick this up at Target for $5 and it is a very good wine. For $5, I was pleasantly surprised. So, salut. All right, family, how are you doing? How have you been? How has your work week or just your week in general gone? I hope it has gone well for you. Again, this is a quick and easy craft. Let's get into it. It's almost so easy. It's like I'm almost embarrassed to show it to you, but I'm going to show it to you because I'm making it for somebody. It all started out with me making this basket. Yep, making this basket. It started out with that, and then I fell in love with just the natural look of it, the texture, and I've just been working with the nautical cording ever since. I can't stop. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see behind me over here this wreath. I can't even point right. That, and I haven't even, that's my first sip, so don't even. That wreath right there. Is nautical rope, and it came out so pretty. I was very pleased with that. So if you follow me on Instagram, you'll see that picture there. I did a nautical rope heart. I've done a nautical rope planter. Um, there's something else. I can't think of what it is. But anyway, let's get it. Everything comes from Dollar Tree. So if you go to the Dollar Tree, just be aware that, because I wasn't. So I'm telling y'all so y'all don't do what I did. Just be aware that their nautical rope is different. It's not all the same. It looks the same. It is not all the same. This is coarser. It's a little bit stiffer. This is super soft. This is 11 feet, the one that's really soft. And then this one is only 6.8. You get more from this one. And this one is a little bit wider than the other. Not very much. You can't see it that well on camera, but in person, when you go to Dollar Tree, you will see the difference. So I definitely would rather have the softer and the one that is more on the roll. It's not really on a roll, but the one where you get more in the packaging than this one. So just be aware of that. And if you're going to use the decorative nautical rope, the brown, you can clearly see there's a difference on this one. This one is 7.5 feet, thicker, coarser. This one is 9.5 feet, and it is a little thinner and softer. So there is a difference on your nautical cordings. Just pay attention to that. I get the one that has the most. I want more bang for my buck. So we are going to be covering one of these Dollar Tree planters. I told you it's quick and simple and easy. We're going to cover it with the nautical rope, and it makes a basket that is actually cute the way it is. It makes it even cuter. We're going to be putting tassels on it. We're going to be putting beads on it. We're going to be putting some little feet on the bottom of it so that if you actually want to plant something in it, which is what it's meant for, you can still drill your holes in the bottom, and we will have it so that it sits up so that the nautical rope that you use doesn't get wet from watering the plant. So you can use a basket like this. You can actually use one of these. And if I were to use the hanging basket, I would cut this cord off and I would put nautical rope on it to match the nautical rope that I would put around here. And this one would hang outside in the summer and be absolutely gorgeous with some flowers that hang over the basket, some flowering like petunias or begonias or something like that. And then the other one you can use any basket you want or any bucket or plastic container. And you can even use small containers, just plastic. You don't, I mean, it doesn't matter. And this doesn't even have a container, it's just rope. If you squeeze it, it's very pliable. There's no container in this whatsoever. I just wrapped the rope and made the shape myself. All right, let's get it. Get my little fingers. I don't need to be getting burnt. And I have the wood crafting blocks from Dollar Tree. They come in a pack of 36. I also have the tumbling tower blocks from Dollar Tree, and I think I'll be using these because I can use less. And that is it. Hot glue and glue gun and some twine, which is behind me. I'll get to that in a minute. But we're going to work with this one today. Let me bring you down so you can see me. See my hands anyway. There we go, guys. Let's move that over. This is paint. I got sloppy on my table. But this is just a Dollar Tree cutting mats that I taped together and flipped them over so that I have a surface to work on and not really have to tear my table up underneath, which I should have done that from the beginning because it's got paint on it too. So I should be able to wash that off. I'm not sure. Not worried about it. It's a crafting table. So let's get started. I'm going to make sure I have all of the same cording. And I think this takes about 5 of these. I truly believe it's going to be 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll see. So we'll set these to the side so we have them when we need them. And we are going to get going. Wrap and glue, you guys. That's it. Wrap and glue. It's actually relaxing. You come up with or end up with a really cute basket for what, $7? And I don't think that you could actually buy a basket or a planter like this for $7. So, plus there's joy and pride in knowing that you made it yourself. Just wiping off got some like twine pieces on there. Just wiping those off. So you can start wherever you want to start. And you're just going to lay down some. I turned my bucket upside down. I don't know why. I did that on the last one. It comes with some tape at the end. If you want it to lay flatter, you're going to want to take that tape off of there. It will fray once you do it, but you can lay it flatter if you take that off. So you can smash it down flat like that. And I tend to glue all the way around the first time that I go around. And then after that, you can just dot glue here and there. You don't have to glue all the way around. But if you want to, I mean, you can. You don't have to, is my point. You can save on your glue sticks by not gluing all the way around every single time. But the first one I really do. Then you just keep going. And I'm going to go all the way down till I get to this indentation, just before the indentation, and I'm going to stop because I'm going to put the brown nautical rope there, just to give it a different look, just to give it a little bit of flair so that it's not all monochromatic. I want a little bit of a different look. So that's what I'm going to do there. And you don't even have to put the glue on the plastic bucket or planter or container or whatever if you don't want. You can glue rope to rope. You don't have to glue it to the plastic after you lay down the first circle of it. You can really focus on just putting the glue on the rope and gluing rope to rope because it's not going to come off. See how I'm just laying down a little bit of glue ever so often? Like I'll go a little bit and turn it, and then I'll glue again. No rhyme or reason. This goes pretty quick. And I'll be back when I get it all the way down to here. Now that I've finished one roll of the nautical rope, I took the tape off of this end and I'm just smashing it down so that I can connect it with the other piece. And I like to add some glue on both pieces, and I let it dry a little bit, and then I smear it between the two pieces. I just feel like it looks better, it holds up better, and I know that it is really glued down there really good. I like to just press that in, and when you go around the second time, you'll cover that so it won't look bad. If you're worried about the red bucket showing through, then go with a brown or cream colored bucket or a gray bucket or anything like that that's more of a neutral color. I'm not worried about it showing through. It's coming out pretty good. So I'm not worried about that. Now I'll be back. So you guys, I'm all the way down at the point where I want to change the color of the nautical rope. But while I have this turned upside down, I'm going to go ahead and put the feet on the bottom of it. So I'm taking 2 of the tumbling tower blocks and I'm just going to hot glue them together. You can wood glue them if you'd like. I am just going to hot glue them, and once you get the glue on there, you got to work quick and go ahead and smash it down. And you then decide, do you want your feet to sit this way, which I don't because I'd have to use 4 instead of 2. So I am going to lay them this way. It just needs to be raised a little bit to keep it off the ground so that when you want to water your plant, you have drainage and it doesn't start to leak into the twine because, as you know, it will wick. Once water gets on here, especially if it's dirty water, even if it's not dirty water, it will wick down the rope and the basket will become dirty, especially if it's dirty water, like I said. Because if you're putting the water in the dirt, then it's going to be dirty water. So anyway, you need some elevation to keep it off the ground, is my point. So hot glue that down. Hot glue the other one down. And now it stands up with a little bit of elevation, as you can see. It's got some lift to it. So now we're going to change the color of the twine to the brown. And this is 3 rows of the white. Okay, so all I want, I'm going to take that tape off at the end. All I want is maybe 1 or 2 rows of this brown so that you get just a little bit of definition. Gives it a little bit more of an interesting look. So I'm going to pick up where I left off, which is right here on the white or cream, whatever color you want to call it. And I'm going to start adding in that brown. I decided to go around twice with the brown, and when I got to the end, I cut the cording at an angle. I did not cut it straight and blunt. I cut it at an angle because it is going to lay better that way. If you cut it off really bluntly, it doesn't lay as well. If you cut it off at an angle, it kind of smooths down for you. So we're just going to tape that tape. We're just going to get that hot glued down, and then we will move on to the cream cording. We'll start back with that just to finish off the top. So that's how it looks so far. I'm not worried about this because most likely this is where the tassel and